Hello everyone, it's Coeval here once again, and we are facing none other than Strength Power DX in our potential 2K match. And he is sporting is that a honey, like a Winnie the Pooh looking kind of outfit going? First thing I thought of when I saw that main hand is like honey, and so it's like he's got some bear outfit action going on, but um, pretty cool cosmetic there with the fire cape, which is quite dope. I think that was a tourney reward or potentially a arch item, one of those. And so we're gonna see if we can get our victory against DX in this match. I didn't arrange this match. I just kind of random queued into him. I suspect he went for the Sept when I was playing my friend a couple times, as I mentioned in the last video. Got to 1985. I was going to rematch them to get to, I'd probably get to around 1997 or 98, but I queued into DX. And so here we are, going to try to make our push, try and showcase the grind that we've been going through here. And we're both playing pretty passive, as you might have noticed. And I think what I'm trying to do is just limit his movement. I suspect that he's using Swarm because he likes to use Swarm in the 7 grassy games. And so what I try to do is basically tree him off such that it makes it hard for him to first get a Swarm out, and then second use the portal to grab me into the Swarm. And that's what he's trying to set up. You'll notice there I position the aura well so that he has to take a tick, and he's going to have to take another tick unless he gates out. And so, yeah, throughout this game so far, he hasn't been able to get a Swarm out and get a portal up. And so I think so far it's been a success. We're at turn 11 now. Okay, this is going by fairly quick. So hope y'all don't get bored, because this is a little bit more of a generic versus generic battle, which I know can be kind of stale for maybe some viewers, but do let me know if you like the generic versus generic, or if you prefer more kind of anti-meta stuff, or if you're kind of tired of me using generic, let me know that too, and maybe I can experiment with more diverse books in the future as well. So anyway, we're looking to, again, restrict his movement and just coax him to use flashes, and basically just not have enough time to get his swarms out. And doing a good job of that so far. I choose to do the first kind of more aggressive move of the game, which is a portal. And of course he knows that I had that option up until this point, but he always knows that he has tree in response, so he's not worried about that portal push. I was just testing it, to see if he would try something a bit unique or different against the portal push, but tree's, of course, the go-to play there. So you might think, all right, who in their right mind would willingly play this? And, you actually would be right to an extent. But, you'd be surprised. There's still ways to lose this game for either of us. And you'll see that soon enough. He does get a swarm out, but notice how, again, I'm kind of using the bottom of the map as well as my trees as a zoning tool. So I've got the bottom of the map, my trees, his own swarm aura, and my aura that are all kind of zoning him, keeping him trapped in this bottom area here. And I'm feeling pretty good about how I'm controlling his movement here. And so, okay, he finally goes for a portal grab, which I've expected. And he wasn't able to get his swarm in position for that one, which was also good. I didn't take that much damage when he grabbed me. And here I'm going to keep my spirit in the portal and just reprot. A good counter, as you all know, to this portal play is to go below it about right here and then portal myself. And I would portal over like here. And then once he goes through his own portal, he would show up in mine. And that's one option. But yeah, I can't allow myself to be pushed through that portal, so I got to get out of there and tree it off. And I don't want him to get an early clock off on me, right? So I'm thinking about, yeah, going back down to the bottom here. Okay, got to be careful of Ray. Get out of there. Oh, did I Q? Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay, he pebbles. That doesn't really do too much. And I'm able to kill one of his swarms, so that's decent. He does get the swarm through, but the pebble didn't help him get through the portal, though. So he's going to flash it out. And so now, if I go down there and kill the swarm, he's going to go through the portal and clock me, and that would be quite bad. Here, though, he blunders. I can make it through that. Come on, speed. 4, 3, 2. Do I get there? I do get there. Get the early clock off, and I'm in his portal. Great push. I'm in the driver's seat now. He's going to take me with the swarm and use the tree. Unfortunately, he does position it pretty well. I don't think there's a way to get through that much terrain with an extend angle, but I would love to. I would love to get through that much terrain and hit him with another clock. Imagine an 80 plus clock there, or like a 90 clock that sinks him through the tree. Just absolutely disgusting play. Of course, he re-ups his shield. I cry a little bit, and then I realize, all right, this is what ultra mega sweaty gameplay is like. Just stay focused. And I'm going to make some space. I got to probably flash out again. And he's finally able to get his setup, but I am thankful that it took about 35 turns for him to kind of get his swarms out on the map. Good play here by him. Yep, and I tree it off. The issue there, though, is that swarm, that aura that he used is zoning me, and so he may be able to get to that portal before the aura expires. But that pebble shot he tried didn't do much. Okay, because he's controlling his minion, the camera's not panning back to him. It just pans directly to the swarm, and then when he goes back to flash, it doesn't pan back. Quite annoying. I'm sorry about that, guys. It kind of makes it difficult to follow the game. But here, okay, nice. I got another good damage spell off there, and able to maintain an advantage. But now I'm kind of stuck here in this portal, and he once again has his prod up, so we're fairly even, and he's going to continue to take me down, and I know this, so I have to just gate. And unfortunately, yeah, I don't gate in the best spot, and he's able to just pebble straight down. But I guess I knew that. I think that's probably the safest gate regardless. Now that portal's not great. I mean, what am I doing with that portal? I guess he's just not able to, go through that portal anymore because it was mine. But I don't know about the positioning of it. Was it best for it to just, be placed directly in the middle of the map? But at the same time, I don't want him to have enough time to go through. So, oh, can I get there? I do get there. But no, he's flying still. God damn it. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. I showed great speed to get that off, and a cog hits me on the way down as I was falling. Did y'all see that? That was insane. That was nuts. Oh no. A clock cog hits me on the way down as I'm sinking, and I teleport in, and I had my gate on cooldown because I just teleported, right? And he pebbled through. And so now I'm on the back foot. I gotta survive. Can I survive 46 out of 60? Ah, shit. Now I'm really sweating. It's hard to basically survive against DX at turn 45. But we're gonna do our best here. So, okay, I'm thinking about ways to stall. Aura is the second best. I don't have tree up, so I have to use Aura here. And Okay, can I maybe position myself so that he doesn't have an angle? Oh God. Oh no. I could have probably just gone a little bit lower, just done a little, you face to the left, right? And then hit the X key and you just go a little bit forward. You don't go the full length forward. You just do a little shuffle. And then I could go a little bit further down and have an angle to hit him with the mud. But alas, I'm not able to do that. And of course I walk down, I hit it this time. Ooh, I had to be careful of that pixel too. I did not notice that just now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to spam my muds, and then it's tough because where do I gate? Let's zoom out real quick. You see those portals? I guess I have to gate at the bottom right again near my portal. But he will be able to get to the left side pretty quick because his portal's right next to him. So I kind of have to just stay here as quick as possible. And no, I queued again. Holy shit, I'm choking. But no, he megas himself. I'm gonna zoom back in. Oh my god. He megaed himself there. Oh man. That was nuts. He was trying to dig uh, with the mega or like squeeze it through, that gap there. And it bounced up and then hit himself. Either that or it was a misclick and he was trying to pebble. I don't remember. This has been ages since he did that game. But, ooh, is this flashable? Oh, but I don't have flight. Damn, I was going to say, he knew that I didn't either. But, okay, can I maybe force it? Oh, turn 58. Jesus. Holy shit. Wait, can I just go in water? Stick it out. Come on. Let's go turn 60. You can do this. Oh, draw. 7 health. Holy shit. Oh, I live to fight another day. My God. Wow. Well, I was able to weather the storm there. He septed me, probably thinking, get some easy, quick rating. He's fighting all these noobs. He's gonna have to show that he's made some improvements and some progress when he faces me in the queue. And able to weather the storm there, like I said. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Apologies for it being a draw, but I just thought it was, you know, you got to upload against DX, right? It's always a good fun match. And been a long road to 2K, and I thought this was quite a back and forth game. Anyway, we have to continue the grind. We're not quite there yet. You don't gain rating for draws, so I guess unfortunately I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Peace.